Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Dstruxon, making another Fortress Craft RPG style video of my world that I've been working on since the beginning of the game coming out. I'm going to go ahead and just do a real quick flyby view of some things, go in and out of a few things, get a quick view of what's been going on. Apologize about the delay of having any of my project done. I end up having a little bout of cancer and I had to take some time off, and I've just been lazy playing whatever game I want to keep my mind off things, and I'm going to start getting back into this now that I'm going to be able to pick up some professional equipment soon of recording. So everybody remembers this kind of whole thing that's going on. Really quick, one of the things in the very first thing, town, fort thing you want to call it, I don't know a lot of terms, there's out there, so you know, call it what you will. There's a shop, got a bar, it's basically a tavern. You go in, you know, sit still for a minute. I'm probably going to remove the pool table. You can see there's cigarettes, food, beer, foaming beer coming out of the mug. Just so you can kind of get a view of what's there, you know, what I did with the workshop. Some meat frying on the grill, got a beer tap. Obviously you can see some of the regular blocks. Let's get out of here. Remember Nighthawk did a video of this. I have refined a lot of it, so let me hurry up and show you what I'm talking about. Those of you that play a lot of Fortress Craft that are basically build topography maps, where you have to know what you're doing with land and the lay of the land and how land would probably look, whether it's realistic or realistic in your imagination. You kind of, if you know what land looks like, you know, you will see something in my map that is not computer generated. There you go, you can probably see it. I'm not going to point it out to you verbally, as those of you that are smart enough to figure it out will get it. Really quick, here's one of the little things I've been working on. It's nothing major, it's just every, you know, RPG style world has enemies, or, you know, bad guys. So this is their camp. Really quick, I'm going to turn off. This map is designed for relics to be turned off, except for the headlamp, and this is why, because there's going to be a lot of dungeon crawling. And you see there's an Iron Maiden chain. Thanks to the people that kind of were putting ideas out there on the loading screens. I had the ideas in my head, I just really wasn't getting them down right until I got to see what other people were doing. So thank you for helping me refine. I don't want to take credit for the skull or the chain. The Iron Maiden though, that's mine. I didn't make the Iron Maiden, but I kind of took the idea from ancient history and incorporated it into my map, and you can see what I mean by computer generated topography. Anyway, back to the relics. I want to make this video as quick as possible. So you see that, like, out here you got this little bad camp way away through kind of like a trail. I'm sure all of you will remember the fishing village. Really quickly, just throw this little surprise in. Nice little house all up in the cave somewhere, you know. This little humble little house that somebody could live in. Anyway, you guys have pause buttons. Go ahead and pause it if you see something you wanted to see. I'm trying to just make this fast. So this is what I had previously on the other video. Really quickly, I'm just going to do a pan overview. I have refined it. You see I went with the kind of the games based in the daytime. There's birds chirping, so I threw some birds in the sky. I think you just hear one of them chirp. I'm going to kind of back up a little bit. I'm missing some of the building. Okay. That's what I've been working on. We're reaching the 5-minute mark here. So we'll take you down into this area. This is one of the new cities I'm working on. So you got the draw gate. It's not a bridge this time, it's an actual gate. Try to design it with weights and a feasible looking square based pulley system. Chuckle. And then you have the rest of the city. There's going to be a lot of hidden surprises within this map. This map is designed to inspire the game designers themselves to add something into the game to where a map maker, not maybe an artist based like pixel artist or sculptist, just is going to want to build those off of a flat map. They might not need this item, but this type of map needs to have some type of treasure to find. If you really see how much I'm trying to put into this world to design it to be, I apologize right there for not turning my notifications off. That was a retarded move. And yeah, I can probably see a few messages popping up now about that. So, sorry about that. And there you go. Another bird's eye view. Back up to the little black castle that I just got done building this afternoon to add a little more flair. I didn't want to record the city without something. I'm going to take the whole world and build into it from top to bottom. And before I go ahead and end it, what I mean by top to bottom is, if you notice, I take a lot of my land, I make it flat, and I build my own hills and structures into it, because what that does is it leaves me this whole underworld, so I can get down in here into the natural topography of the game, and I can basically put it on flat, as some people do not know. If you go ahead and cannot see, you put on your flat and you can see underneath, and you see what I mean. I have all that to work with, not to mention I can dig into that bedrock right there and create more and more dungeons. But I can create worlds underneath worlds, and I'm just hoping people will get more inspired to, maybe if you're going to make your pixel art, make an RPG style world and hide that pixel art so people, you know, and don't make it obscenely hard. Give clues, give tours, don't host a map and be mad at people because they can't figure it out. This is something I'm trying to inspire a big community. I heard there's a couple makers out there, a gal and a guy, that are pretty good, and if I can go ahead and keep putting out some friendly videos, maybe I can get in contact with them and we can work together on some stuff. But I'm really into this and I don't want to give up on the project. The RPG style has really caught my eye. I am not going to go ahead and hit my keyboard and press in the RPG game mode right now. I just basically want people to see what I've been working on and some of my new stuff. Yes, I kind of built that mountain range. I'll tell you what, this was really cool. Little Builder and Little Digger. First time I used them was on that. Everything else has pretty much been hand built. There's been a few trees like that one and that one that I learned how to copy and paste. Everything else I kind of designed by hand. What I mean by hand is I do it block by block, and I've got to learn and teach myself not to do that. Little cannon for some defense. I'm going to probably get rid of the pool table and put maybe a Canadian flag and I think it's I believe UK flag. I don't want to be wrong. DJ Arcus's flag, because in honor of all those people that have worked hard to basically give me the opportunity to stifle my imagination and create things that I used to play, you know, when I was like 5 with Legos. And I've showed this map to a few youngsters, varying in age, and they dig it. They really get a big kick out of Fortress Craft. So hopefully everybody enjoys this video. I'm reaching the 9-minute mark, so I've got to end it. And what I'll go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and turn off my flat, put it back to Lambert. Give you one more real quick look. If you see things that are a bit plain and a bit open, I have not filled in gaps that I need to fill in. I am an attention to detail type of guy, whether I'm using a plain white block or whatever. I really enjoy making things to where people can spend a lot of time on the map. Hopefully I can open this server up and bring in people that don't want to grief, that I will turn off the building abilities. You come in, you turn off every relic except for your headlamp, and you put it on Lambert, and you should come in and be able to explore and have a boatload of fun. Thanks again, everybody. This is Dstruxon. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful time building at Fortress Craft. To all the developers and programmers and testers of Fortress Craft, thank you. I'll see you guys next time, and take care.